Hey guys, Sean Zine, the host for the Network Marketing Insider, where I bring on network marketers, affiliate marketers, multi-level, where they share their story, talk about trials and tribulations, things that work, failures that they learn from, personal development, self-development. We are all about mindset. We want you to gain some value. Little housekeeping: if you're watching from one of the video or from YouTube or on the website, give us a subscribe, drop a like, drop a comment where you're watching from, and share the video. If you're listening to us on any of the audio verticals, please give us a review at the end. And as always, go to the description, check out the information on my guest, reach out, have a connection call, find out more. And if you resonate, definitely do some business with them. Join their team, and let's get started. Let me bring on a great friend of mine I just met only a few days ago. We bring on Victor. What's up, Victor? How are you?
Hey, hi Sean, how you doing?
I'm doing
Hi
very
everybody
well.
out there that's on the recording already and listening in. First of all, I'm from South Africa. I am 65 years old. Act like a teenager though, still going strong. A bit of background. After I finished the military year back in the 70s, I moved to New York. I actually moved up to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Went to the University of Augustana there for my freshman. Then transferred down to New York University, but dropped out on my second year. So one of the few things I regret. But yeah, and my stay in New York was almost 20 years. And then I moved back to Africa. That's basically me. Now I network in that because, we belong to the Save Club. I'm allowed to say Save Club in that and advertise them. Yeah.
Sure.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, we're part of the Save Club. What the Save Club is, it is a company that's associated with a gentleman in Las Vegas. He is our CEO. But what this is you become an affiliate, and then you save on everything from traveling to hotels around the world, but especially in the United States. The United States, because he's based there, and this baby has been growing from the US, although we are affiliated to it here in Africa, we don't have as much as what you guys have in the United States. So we also have these non-profit organizations that we bring in. And then what they do is they become, they get a year free membership. They don't have to sign up or anything. And then they use the networking, and they use this whole platform that they get to get discounts on everything for the people that they, how can I say, that they support themselves. So that's great, in the US and that, and up in Canada, that is coming down to South Africa. But what's great is that what I like about it is we affiliates. So when we travel from South Africa to anywhere in the world, we get a massive discount. Like in the United States, that if you go buy a car at certain places, they'll give you $4,000-$5,000 discount on a car. I mean, that's a lot. In anybody's book, that is a lot. And that's just not cars. On fuel, on electricity, in certain states, they're trying to get that to more states and that. And, your basic needs every day. There are restaurants, there are which are the food companies that are involved?
51,000 restaurants.
Well, okay, my missus just said right now they're in the US. They have 51,000 restaurants all over the US, yeah, and the world, and that you can go to and get these massive discounts. Once you're affiliated with them. But this is just the basics. I mean, it's much deeper than that. And if these folks want to know about it, they can just get hold of us, and then what we'll do is we'll send them the info. We don't DM you guys at all. Okay, once you sign up in that, they'll take care of everything in that from the main office in the US.
Now, how have you've been doing as far as networking? Are you doing a lot of face to face, or are you using social media, Zoom calls? How do you network currently?
We mostly advertising and that, on TikTok and Facebook and things like that. And we've been doing it for almost 2 years now, so we've got a bit of a following. And the people that have joined up and have seen the benefits to it, they've spread the word as well. So how this works is it's not a pyramid. Everybody says everything, but everything in life is a pyramid. You have a CEO, then you have the COO, and you have the management, and you have the workers, and you have the guys that are right at the bottom of the rank. So everything in life, but this is a genuine thing, and that it's not like there's so many of these BS things going on around the world, and that people are shy, and they're going, oh no, you know what? There's a pyramid scheme we don't know about. It's not a pyramid scheme. So what we do is we advertise it. We have face-to-face networking in that with certain people. And then what we want to do is we also want to start what you're doing right now. But like my missus told you a little earlier, and that it's still a little early for us. So we'll pick it back on you to see if we can't get more people to to join up and to follow us and to just have a better standard of living out there.
So we posting.
I'm glad you brought up
Yeah.
the pyramid scheme. A lot of people think network marketing is a pyramid scheme, but anything
Yeah.
in the world that you're involved in as far as business is. If you're a teacher, the superintendent is the top of the
That's
pyramid.
right.
If you're in real estate, the real estate broker is the one that makes all the money, and it's commissions that come off of that. If you're in anything that's out there, it is a pyramid scheme. So you are in a pyramid scheme, guys. What we're doing in the convenience of our home, even Victor can get out of his bath and get on a podcast. This is the convenience that we have as far as working from home, working from areas or pockets of time throughout your day. This is where we have to make sure we continue educating people, because you can become successful. If all you do is share a link, you're not going to be successful. Most of the time, sharing links, it's going to get shut down from the Facebook jail you'll go into, because they don't want just people sharing links. They want people building relationships.
That's it. And it's very difficult because there's a lot of people that'll question if you try and network with them and that. There's a lot of negativity going on because of all the BS from the past and that, and even now. I mean, we cannot trust folks out there. They're scheming and scamming just to get money out of you. But this is not it. I mean, you don't know. I don't ask you for a cent. Nothing. There is nothing going on with me and me. You and I, or me and the people that want to follow me, I only put you in. I put you in contact with the people in the States and that. You don't. I don't tell you to sign up. I don't ask you for money or anything. It's up to you. Go onto the link, check it out, and if you think, "Wow, this is for me," it's for you. If it's not, hey, then it's not for you. That's basically it, So, but we're living in a world where there's so much pressure out there because, how can I say, the population of the world is too big and there's not enough work. So we've got to do things. We've got to go out there and hustle. We've got to go and hustle to make money. I mean, I'm 65, and I'm hustling. I'm hustling every single day, and I'm enjoying it. And to me, it's really great, to be able to sit at home, jump out the bath, get onto your platform with you, and tell people out there, listen, let's network together. Get in there, get it going, and that it's worth it. I mean, who doesn't want to save $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month?
Now, Victor, before Save Club, were you in any other network marketing, affiliate marketing businesses?
Yes, we were, but like I said, they were all fishy, and at the end of the day, you go in there, you pay all this money, thinking that you're gonna get a kickback, and that, or not a kickback. They're gonna put you onto something that's gonna make money for you. Not one of them worked. Not one single one. That's why I'm saying, understand that people are out there and they question everything. Please go ahead and do that. Yes, this networking that I'm doing now is legitimate. It's the best. We're getting paid on a weekly basis. We get paid on a monthly basis. So but yeah, we've done a lot of different courses and that to do networking and to try and make money through other networking companies and that. But at the end of the day, you're just giving out money and you're not getting a return for it at all.
Tell me about the drop shipping course that you did. You buy a course to sell a course.
Yeah, this is it. We did a drop drop shipping course. Sorry, I'm hot because I've just jumped out of a hot bath. Drop shipping course. And the course at the end of the day, it cost us an arm and a leg, and all it taught you is how to teach other people to do drop shipping.
Or to try and sell it.
Yeah, and try and sell that course to other folks. I mean, that's it, and they allocate you, and then they say, okay, if you want to go to the second course, within the 4 steps of this course, and that is going to cost you another $5,000-$6,000. And we went, no, bud, that's it. And the fuck us, yeah.
No, it's definitely something out there that people have to start picking up some skills. They have to look into companies, do some research, find out what others are doing. What do you think as far as when someone says the shiny object syndrome? What does that mean to you?
Get rich quick schemes.
Yeah, those are the guys that go, hey, let's get quick schemes and get rich quickly and that. No, the only way you're going to get rich is 2 ways. Work hard, do a lot of networking, or go rob a bank. Okay, that's it. And you can't do the second. So, hey.
Consistency is key.
Yeah, that's it. So your network, guys, go out there, network. That's the only way you can do it. And these, there's so many of these schemes and scams going on in that. And unfortunately, the older folks fall for it. For these schemes and that. And, I got to tell them, and that, please, do your due diligence. If you have a child or children that are savvy, ask them, let them go find out if it's a legitimate thing before you even jump onto that wagon.
Now, Victor, you have been marketing on TikTok, 65 years old on TikTok. Talk about us. How did you get it onto the platform? Are you one that's dancing while you're educating? How are you going about using that platform?
No. Well, you know what? It started off very silly in that. If I show you, this is my room in that, and then you'll see there's a jacuzzi underneath there. So, I have to sit in the jacuzzi. It's a deep jacuzzi in that, and, have steam around me and take a wad of money and go, hey, you know what, you're going to, but that's in the beginning. So it was trial and error, stupidity. I was as ignorant and stupid as the next person when it comes down to it. My missus used to slap me up against the head and said, listen,
where's your hook? Where's your hook?
Where's your hook? It's always, where's your hook? You got to have a hook. My hook was my money in my hand. Physically, look at this wad of money. That's dumb. That's it. But you've got to sit down. You either, and then other things I'll do is I'd have my pets around me, or I'd sit by my cappuccino bar and just chit chat with people and make ads and that. But you got to get into it. There are a few people that, how can I say, that just have the gift of the gab.
Sean, I taught him to get a strategy.
Yeah, that's it. Strategize and then, look at other people and see how they do, and then see what these influencers are all about. To me, back when I was a youngster, the only way you got influencers is if you got slapped up against the head by your folks. That's it. Now you got all these influencers, and you got to sit down and you go, wow, how do these people get 10 million followers? How do these, why? What is it? And it's just not the youngsters. They were young 15 years ago, but now they're in their late 40s and the people are still following them. So you got to go, okay, you know what? They got something going there. They have to have something going there because, everything crashes and burns. But these folks as they're getting older, they still got all these folks. And I'm going, well, okay. So what I do now is I look, just not on TikTok. I look on Facebook, I look on all that, and I see how people go about, selling themselves, selling their business, and networking. And then it's monkey see, monkey do, basically, on that. That's it. And now I'm at that stage where I'm not very comfortable with it, but I'm comfortable with it. Where, I can sit down and have a chat and that with folks and tell them this is
Victor,
ABCs.
Definitely sharing, as far as I like what you just said, you're becoming comfortable being uncomfortable, and that's how you have change happen. A lot of people have fear. They don't want to do something because what happens if it doesn't work? Well, I always live by what happens if it does work. And if you are doing slowly, being consistent, giving value, people are going to be attracted to you. They're going to start following you. They're going to start wondering, hey, Victor, what are you into? And they have that conversation. Using social media to get to a direct message and then a phone call, like how we connected. It was through.
Yeah. That's it. We had a face-to-face and that, and here we go. And I got a new mate in New Jersey.
Right. It's building relationships takes a little bit of time, but if you do it right, you're going to be able to find and build a better business rather than people signing up and then leaving. I don't want people signing up.
No, but and you know what the basics is like face to face. If with technology nowadays, you can have face to face with anybody at any time in that. And we recommend that if people are interested in what we're doing and what we're trying to sell, is get hold of us face to face. Let's have a chit chat. I'm not some AI guy or some dude that's trying to rip you off or con you out of your money and your savings. I'm trying to make you save money in that, without you having to give me a cent. I mean, by doing that, I'm saving and I'm making money for myself. That's it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Now, this has been great. There's lots of value for those that are watching. I want to make sure people use our skills. So you should go to the description, take a look at Victor's information, take a look at his links, follow him on all his socials, and have a connection call with him. Get to know him, find out if what he's doing resonates with you, get on board. Otherwise, you have a friend that you can build business with because it's who we know that we could help each other with. I want to thank Victor for being with us today. I know he just came out of the bath. I wanted to make sure we get some value out of him today. And I want to thank you for being
clean
here.
mind, eh? Listen, my friend, I hope that we're going to have these chit chats on a regular basis, even if it isn't on your podcast and that. Get hold of me. Let's just yarn about things about life and that, and how things are going there. How your kids, by the way?
They're doing fantastic. Had a great Thanksgiving, and now they're back in school. But it's going to be lots of fun. And I want you to stick around after I close out. Everyone else, I want you to have an amazing rest of your day. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Go to the description, set up a connection call with Victor. If you want to learn more, reach out to me. I can connect you to as well. Have yourself an amazing rest of your day.
Super. This was hold on.